Hello, 11th grade. Today in literature class we're going to read about Vincent van Gogh. Okay, let me start telling about Vincent van Gogh. He was born in Holland in 1853 and he died in France in 1890. His father was a minister. His mother came from a family of famous art dealers. He was one of 6 children. Theo, his favorite brother, was born 4 years after him. So you're going to be reading this class and you're going to make your own opinion or your own conclusion about Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh spoke many languages like Dutch, French, English, and German. He dreamed of teaching and helping poor people. He drew all the time as a child. As you can see, here are some photos about him painted by Van Gogh. Then you have more about this biography that today we read it. And in this part, they're talking about that he became a painter at the age of 27. Also, Vincent wrote 600 letters to his brother. That's why we were saying that they have a lot of love to each other, and he had many confidence with his brother. Also, Theo encouraged him to send him a lot of money to help him become an artist. What a great brother he had. This paint is about Rembrandt, and he was a Dutch painter of light and shade who lived 200 years before Van Gogh. So from this man he had this ability, and he started painting self-portraits, okay? And you will see some of his drawings. So this was the art style of Van Gogh in the early years. He used dark and brown muddy. The feeling portrait were of sadness, and he wanted people to know how hard the lives were of the poor people. Okay, so it's very hard because he wanted to help poor people all the time, and that's why he was making these paintings, okay, that were of sadness to show how hard the lives were of the poor. So here we have some drawings about Van Gogh. This is called the potato eaters. We have also potato diggers. Claude Monet was another influence by Van Gogh, and these impressionists used a lot of outdoor scenes and used small brush strokes to reflect light and depict movement. He used lots of bright colors. Artistic style, his later years, Van Gogh started using the light, his colors, and painting short brush strokes of the Impressionists. His paintings start to look much happier, brighter, and more colorful. Van Gogh's next painting shows this change. So you can see he started making other kinds of drawings with more bright and it were more colorful. This was called the Night Cafe. It was painted in 1888. There you have another one, the Yellow House. So there you can see the difference from his first paintings and the last one, okay, the potato diggers and the Yellow House. So here we have another of his famous drawings, and this was sold in 1987 for $39 million. As you can see in this picture, he used bright and he used beautiful colors, and it was called the Sunflowers. Also, Van Gogh, he loved to paint himself, and this is called a self-portrait. And I was telling you in class that he painted himself because he didn't have enough money to pay models. So that's why he paint by himself. And other point is that he never smiled in his portraits. He was usually in a very sad mood. He used dark lines and white brush strokes to show sadness. There we have some self-portraits about Van Gogh. He is Van Gogh. You see, here's another one. Okay, this is another one about Van Gogh. So in self-portrait, he used colors, brush strokes, and shadings. Okay, those were all the self-portraits, but they all look different because of these three topics. Van Gogh was especially known for broad, broad brushstrokes, brilliant colors, no mixing straight from the swirling lines to show movements and strong emotion, and to bring his subjects to life. So a famous example is this. This was one of his most beautiful and famous drawings of Van Gogh, and it was called Starry Night. Okay, this was painted in 1889, and as you can see, this is very beautiful. So, to finish here, hardly anyone was interested in his work while he was alive. He sold only one painting while he was alive. At the time, people did not like the bright moving pictures he created. He did some of his best work during the last 2 years of his life. He painted over 800 paintings, and also people today have learned how beautiful his paintings are, and his paintings are famous throughout the world. So here makes a Van Gogh. As you can see, here are some clues, and this was a sign of Van Gogh. Okay, so it's inspired about a lot of emotions that he was feeling all the time. And we finished today with our practice. Please finish Smart Talk Unit 7 and Unit 8. I'm talking about a Smart Talk, okay? That is on, I think it's page 66 and 67. Also write in your notebooks a short conversation about your likes and dislikes. Okay guys, thank you so much. Have a nice day. God bless you.